Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about the books and material. Most of the time people are confused about which books to buy, and there are a lot of options available in the market for CAT. So this session will include everything, that what books to cover, what to buy, what not to buy, which is good, which is bad. So before you invest in the book, so that you can know what is important. And trust me, books and material is very important part of your MBA preparation, because picking up a wrong book can actually hamper your chances to score well in the exam. So we'll cover up everything here. So to start with, I'll start with the quant area. Yeah, for example, for quant, the main book is not Arun Sharma, is Quantum CAT by Sarvesh Kumar. I normally recommend this book because it's a complete book which includes everything. Yeah. Alright, before we go into that, first of all, you tell me which exam you are preparing for. Are you preparing for only CAT, or you are preparing for all the exams? Trust me, the huge difference between the preparation for CAT and the preparation for the other exams, because on quant front there's no much difference except the level of difficulty, but in the logic and verbal section there's a huge gap. So that gap have to be filled. So accordingly we'll find. So first you make up your mind whether you're preparing only for CAT or you're taking all the exam like XAT, IFT and all these things. Alright, so if you're taking all the exam, then Quantum CAT is a very good book. It contains all the features which is there in the Arun Sharma, but a better book because there are a lot of questions. Every question is there with a solution, whereas in Arun Sharma almost 50% questions don't have a solution. Yeah, so that will be a big problem, especially for the starters. If you have already repeating your for CAT, you already know quant, you already expert in quant, then go for Arun Sharma. And because you don't need the solution, if you just have the key, you will be fine. But if you need right from the basics, then I think Quantum CAT is a better book to follow than Arun Sharma. Third book is Abhijit Guha's book. You can follow that as well. But if you ask me, I'll rather say follow Quantum CAT, only one book. That's enough. Apart from that, you can go for the CETking books level 1, 2, 3. So what we've done, we have divided our books into level 1, 2, 3. Level 1 is talking about the basic, level 2 is about CAT, and level 3 is about the other exams like Symbiosis, Narsimonji and CMAT. So CETking level 1, 2, 3, all these 3 books are more than sufficient for you as well. Fine. So normally I would recommend 2 things. Buy our coaching institute material, so you can go for our books or whichever book is available for your coaching institute if you already joined one, and take one book. So these 2 things combined will be more than sufficient for your preparation. Apart from this, I would recommend you to do CAT papers of 1990 to 2012. Yes, after 2009 paper are not available online because it's banned to publish the questions. So obviously we have not given the same question, but we have given a similar question so that you can understand the level of difficulty of the paper and then accordingly act. Yeah, so it's all covered in the papers. Then coaching institute material, like I talked about, pick up our coaching institute material. Fine. Then we have a doubt solving session available on forum on Facebook, which is CAT Dream Team. So you can join that as well and get your all doubt cleared. So let me just summarize for the quant section. You are going for one coaching institute material. You can pick up CETking books or other coaching institute books. That's fine, one thing. Second is Quantum CAT or Arun Sharma, depending upon where you stand. I think Quantum CAT is a better book. Then CAT actual paper. These are 3 things you need to buy. You don't need to buy CAT actual papers if you're buying CETking books, because we are covering all our CAT papers, CAT questions in our lot number 2. Yeah, so you don't need to buy anything else. So by buying CETking books, then Quantum and Quantum CAT, 2 things are more than sufficient. Or your coaching institute books, number 2 CAT actual papers, number 3 is Quantum CAT. These 3 books you need for your preparation. Other books which I normally don't recommend is R.S. Agarwal. R.S. Agarwal is a good book, but for the exam like banking PO and all. So please avoid R.S. Agarwal for your CAT preparation. A lot of people recommend doing 10, 12th books. Again, it's a waste of time, because the type of question, the way they are explained in are not coming in the exam. You're going to get MCQ. The MCQ is not there in 10, 12, so obviously you'll feel the problem. So it's better to follow Quantum CAT. It covers everything from your 10, 12th level till CAT level. Everything is there. GMAT books for CAT, GMAT PDFs for XYZ thing. Now this is a wonderful thing. If today I tell you that we have got hundreds and thousands of PDFs available on our site cetking.com, you will jump to buy that, or you will jump to take that for free. Yeah, but it's not going to help you. Trust me, it's a waste of time, waste of effort to download and do everything. I've got around 6 GB of quant material only in my hard disk, but trust me, I'm not going to open that. Fine, and no one will open that as well. So it's a waste of time. So please follow these things only: coaching Zoom papers and quantum CAT. If you're following Cetking books, you don't need to buy the CAT actual papers. Which if you are following other coaching institute books, then you have to buy the CAT papers as well. And it's a must. Last 1990 to 2012. And if you're joining Cetking, I'll also give you 2013 paper as well. To 2013, 1990 to this era, which is around 24 CAT papers, actual papers. Obviously, if we're doing all CAT papers, a lot of questions will be repeated, and at least you'll get an idea to what kind of a question you can expect in the paper. Alright, that's the beauty of following the actual papers. Moving on to the second part, verbal. There is no fixed one book solution for verbal. They're all pocket of excellence everywhere. So to combine everything, you can follow a coaching institute books. You can do that. If you want to buy then your Hindu newspaper for reading, it's a must thing for students. Third is a Word Power Made Easy by Normal Use. A wonderful book I will always recommend to everyone. There are around 44 chapters in the book, one chapter a day, so around 44 days you can complete the book. It's a very good book to be followed. Then GMAT level PDFs. Now here I'm recommending the PDF because these are very good PDFs, especially when it comes to grammar and sentence correction. So sentence correction especially I want you to do from the GMAT books because they are very well explained in the books. Yep, so you can cover that for the PDF for that. Cetking books level 1, 2, 3 will cover up everything. So we are going to give you millions of RCs, sentence correction, actual CAT questions, GMAT questions. So these 3 books are more than sufficient for you. Then you don't need the coaching institute books. Fine, so all these things are covered in the book. CAT paper of 1990 to 2012 again. Now again, if you're buying Cetking books, trust me, you don't need anything else. One thing I can safely say for Cetking books, if you are following our books, especially for verbal section, you don't need to buy anything else. Trust me, you don't need to touch any of these things because we're going to cover everything in the books. Yeah. So again, coaching notes I talked about. What to avoid is Renan Martin. I've seen in forums, I've seen other faculty to recommend this book, but again, they all recommend, but no one follows that. Just ask the faculty, have you did that when you were preparing for the exam? You'll say no. Yeah, because it's easy to recommend things. Yeah, but trust me, when it comes to the actual implementation, no one's going to do that. So R.S. Agrawal avoids that, 10-12 books avoid that. So these 3 books can be avoided for your preparation. If you can directly jump onto the GMAT level PDF, trust me, that will cover everything which you need to know from Renan Martin. So this is avoidable. Alright, for the verbal section we done that. Now for DI, Nishit Sinha's DI and LR book by Pearson is a good book to follow. Yeah, coaching institute notes followed by and Cetking DI book. So we again got level 1, 2, 3 books. So 3 books for DI, which is more than sufficient for your preparation for DI. Yeah, again CAT paper for 1990 2012. And if you're following Cetking books, trust me, you don't need to buy anything else. We're going to cover everything you need to know for DI from the Cetking books. Quant I recommend you other books, but DI you don't need. Arun Sharma, GMAT, PDF, all these things, R.S. Agrawal, they are please avoidable for your GMAT ka, for your DI ka preparation. And trust me, DI and reasoning are the most undervalued exams, undervalued topics by students. They normally don't work on that. So I want you to work on that. So buying Cetking books will cover up all these things. Alright, so these are things to do, these are the things to avoid. Yeah, followed by the last part, which is the reasoning part. In reasoning part, trust me, Cetking 1, 2, 3 books are more than sufficient because I've seen all the books in the market. None of the books covered everything. None of the books is covering all parts of all the exam like CAT, CMAT, NMAT, ZAT. We have covered everything there, right from the topic like input output to deductions. We have explained everything in phase 1, 2, 3. Phase 2 is basically for focusing on CAT only. Phase 3 is working on the other exam. I'll talk about the books, how we have divided in the later on phases. Apart from this, you can follow your coaching institute notes. Please check with your coaching institute whether you are buying them for CAT or all exams. If they're going to give you CAT books, they're not valid for the other exams because like topic like deductions, all these things have changed. So you need to buy the other notes as well for your CMAT and other exams. So CAT paper 1990 to 2012 is more than sufficient for that. Things to avoid is Arun Sharma, again GMAT PDF, R.S. Agrawal, they are all avoidable things. Yeah, so but the biggest problem, if you talk to any student who have done his CAT last year, they will tell you one problem. They have their books, they have their almiras full of books, they have their pen drives full of books, PDF, but they've not studied anything. Yeah, that's because it's an overflow of data for you, because there are 10 books available in the market. If you talk to any student, he'll recommend you one more book. Your faculty will recommend you one more book. So that's why we have come up with our set of books, which is basically covering everything. So for example, if you're buying Cetking package, we're going to send you books in parts. Even if you have joined us online program, we are going to courier you the books at home. Fine. Set 1 of books contain 4 books of 4 basic booster books. Fine. Which contain a quant, DI, verbal, logic, GK, all the things which you need to know for your all the exams. So set 1 is basically basics, which you have to complete in next 2 to 3 months. Once you have done that, you have to call us again. We'll send you set 2 ka books, which are basically for CAT. Once you're done with set 2 ka books, we'll send you another set of books for the other exams, CMAT, SNAP, and MET, and followed by last part is the GDPI. So basically, rather than giving you all the books together, which the other coaching institute does, we're going to give you books in part. Fine. For example, if I give you 12 books together and tell you to study from that, you'll be confused and lost in some time. But if you're doing phase by phase, you will always be motivated to study. For example, I just know I have to do only these 3 books for CAT. Yeah, once you've done with the basic, you have to only do these 3 books. So your confidence level will obviously come back again. And second thing I normally say is, if you change your books every 3 months, it's like going out with a new girlfriend after every 3 months. So another new girlfriend, new girl, new love, everything will fall in love again, kind of thing. So it's all covered here. So that's a good book to follow for your CAT and all the exams. Especially for Quant, I can say it's not 100% perfect, because if you need to buy more books, you might have to invest in one more book, and I want you to buy one more book as well along with our books. But for verbal and logic DI, our books are more than sufficient. You don't need anything else. About the feedback, once you buy the book, you'll see all the toppers: CAT 91, 90, 99.99, CMAT rank 1, rank 2. They've all given their stamp on the book. You will see their interviews in the books as well, talking about how the books helped them as well. So if you're targeting a good percentile, Cetking books is a good thing to follow. At least it'll give you a good, nice, structured approach for the things. Yeah, so you can join us for that. Fine. So detail about all this thing you will get on cetking.com. For the classroom program. For the mock engineering, we'll give you all the online mocks, books, and everything. You can buy it online on mockengineering.info. Last year actual papers are all available on our group on Facebook, which is a CAT Dream Team. Yeah. So that's all covered here. If you want to contact me, you can reach me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Ravgan, or you can call me on 9820500380. All right. All the best. Thank you.